wins. May the best Smash player win. Here we go. Game 1 of the Grand Finals. Shulk versus Inkling. Hey, Cora Sadler. Nice to see you. We are just doing the Grand Final game of the Smash Tournament. It's going to be super exciting to see who's going to win this here. These are our top 2 players. One of them will be walking away a winner. I'm still yet to record my Smash Up series. I'm saving it to play matches one-on-one with the winner of this tournament right here. Hi, Cora. Nice to see you. Welcome. You're just in time. This is the Grand Finals. Ken versus Diego. The top 2 players. Lucario got 3rd place, in case you are wondering. But it is only game 1 of the final set. This is exciting. Both players are giving it their all. And it looks like Inkling just got back onto the stage. And it's going to be a tough comeback for him. Ken just lost his first stock. It's going to be very hard if he's going to want to make a comeback at this point. Wow, this is one exciting. Mr. Feather's right. It's the final countdown. Oh, it looks like it's just me commentating right now, unless one of my other commentators wants to help me, like good old Prince Noah or someone else that's in my chat with me at this point. But I'm definitely curious to see what's going to happen with this game and chat with you all. Like how the match began when the Smash theme song... Really? Was it that perfectly well-timed? I did not know it was that perfectly well-timed. If I knew that, Prince, that would be a beautiful moment. Beautiful moment to start the Grand Finals. I wonder if we'll be able to do something like that again for the final game of the final set, which is here. But throw your bets away just now. Who do you think is going to win this tournament? Ken or Diego? Throw your bets and wagers, those of you watching in the chat. Give your predictions. Who do you think is going to win first place of this whole thing? This is one exciting game. Ken has a huge bulk and damage right now, and he endured that attack with his perfect blocking. This is going to be one exciting match. Oh, I'm already shaking just watching these two battle. I cannot wait to fight one or both of these guys. Ken's already on his last stock. We gotta vote for Ken in the chat. Oh, both players are on their last stock. And it's still early on, too. Anyone could take this game and victory. And Diego puts on his Monado Arts of Shield and then switches over to Speed in the blink of an eye. It looks like any of these players could take the game at this point. Oh my! Woo! This is so exciting. A lot of us know who Ken is. A very good friend at this, a very popular member of this community and the chat. And it's also Diego, one of my mentors in the Smash community, to help me get inside this thing. I'm rooting so hard for both of these guys. I cannot pick a winner of the two. But let's have these matches decide who deserves the ultimate title of Subspace's 1000 sub tournament champion. One of them is going to get this and walk out alive. The other, well, they get runner-up. Both corners of the stream chat have cheers and pleas from the audience. The first game of the set goes to Diego. It was a pretty close fight on both sides. But it's a first to 3 wins, so anything could still happen with this game. Final destination. Okay, this time, let's really begin game 2 of this set. Best of luck to both players. They fought hard and valiantly to get here. But one of them's got to walk out of here a winner.
3, 2,
And for those of you that just looked at that corner, the name in the corner, this is the theme that plays during the final fight to World of Light. So, sorry, but minor spoilers. And for the music as far as World of Light goes. You gotta do Omega Final Destination with hazards. I think hazards only apply to normal form, not Omega and Final Destination. Not Omega Final Destination, Omega and Battlefield. I thought it was only for normal form, but I could be wrong as far as that goes. That was quite the recovery on Diego there. And Ken takes a pretty nice lead in the beginning. You can spectate. I appreciate the offer if you want to join and spectate, but you guys got the stream here for your spectating purposes. Both sides are going to be able to watch this match on the stream and in the lobby itself. Ken and Diego fought very hard to get here, so the least we could do is make things pretty fun for the both of them. It's going to be one exciting game. But I am already shaking just seeing who's going to pull out a victory out of their belt in this case. Looks like Ken has a pretty nice lead right now. Anything could still happen, though. Diego could easily come back out of the blue with anything just like that. I was just making sure the stream was catching my audio, and yes, it is. This is one intense game. And Diego pulls off the shield to reduce the damage he takes from the ink. Clever strategy. Clever, clever. That well-timed perfect guard was just beautiful on Ken's part. Oh, and that was a pretty clutch recover there by Diego when he did his jump Monado arts. That was pretty clutch of a recover. But both sides are on their last stock again. This is super exciting to see where it's going to go for both participants from here. One good hit from Ken could give him a win in this set. Ooh, I'm already shaking in my boots just watching. There goes Ken with the splat roller, and he's easily dodging all of Diego's attacks left and right. But both are blocking them, each other's attacks very carefully with the well-timed shield. Diego goes at Buster Form to increase the damage he deals, but reduces the launch power, which could be good to increase his enemy's defense. Not increase it, reduce his enemy's defense for an easy KO when he goes into Smash form. I see what Shulk does. Well, I then again use Shulk quite a bit in Smash 4. And Diego takes a second one right as my screen suddenly goes black. That was a pretty close game on both participants there. Diego just needs one more win to take the set and go undefeated in this entire tournament. Or will the suddenly turn backwards and he loses the grand finals? Regardless, it's still a very fun finale to see from both participants. This is it, the third game of the set. But here we go. If Diego wins this, he takes the champion's trophy. Ken needs to pull an impressive comeback if he wants to take the grand finals victory. But being runner-up in this tournament is not it's not a sad thing to complain about either. He worked very hard to get here, fighting 24 other contestants on top of Diego to even get to this point. But I'm not the one who makes the call on who takes the victory here. We will see who wins this battle. This can go into game 4, or it could just end with a victory right here. Only time will tell. This was one exciting tournament. I definitely enjoyed doing this with everyone. What's happening in the chat? Oh, we're having people leave. Okay, no biggie. At least I'm still commentating, so I'm not leaving you guys all in the complete blue of everything. So you guys get to hear my wonderful, amazing voice as I commentate these battles for all you guys. I'm having a fun time just watching you two perform. And it looks like both players have a pretty good lead advantage right now. Oh, just as I say that, Diego takes the first kill of the game. And Ken gets his first kill of the match, while he's still pretty low on damage in his second stock. This is a pretty nice game. I cannot wait to see who's going to take this victory. Will it be Diego going in undefeated, or will Ken take one of those victories away by bringing it into game 4, or who knows, game 5? And it looks like Ken has a pretty nice lead with Shulk all covered in ink. But Diego has an also nice advantage too with one decisive hit, putting him in the lead by 1 stock. Anything could still happen here, guys. It's all a matter of who can land the first successful hit. Anything could still happen. It's not over until the bell goes ding, 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 and it's game, set, and match. And that was a pretty close one. Diego switching over to shield form saved him by 1 attack. And it's down to the final confrontation. 1 stock each, 0%. This can only go for victory for one of these two players. It's been a very long and valiant tournament for both of these players. But if Diego wins, takes out Ken one more time before he gets taken out himself, he wins this tournament undefeated. Or will Ken take one of those wins away? Regardless, both players fought very hard and very, very well to get here. I need to stop saying valiantly all the time. And he's currently at a 131%. One decisive hit from Ken will put this in game 4. Whether it be a throw or a smash attack or anything else. Oh, looks like we're going to game 4. Congrats to both players. I mean, Ken still needs 2 wins to take the tournament, but Diego still needs 1 win to take the tournament. It's a very exciting game for both players. I am so hyped to see who could take this in the end. Both players are amazing. Ken currently has 1 win. Diego currently has 2. Game 4. Remember, first to 3 wins takes the victory. And we're back in Final Destination for the 4th battle between these two. Game 4, 2-1. Yep, you are correct, Ruby. One of these two is going to come out a winner. Ken just has to take 2 more games to become the winner of this tournament. Diego just needs 1 more game. And it's looking pretty close on both sides right now. Well, the game like started 30 seconds ago. And these two are determined to stick with the characters they started this whole thing out with. To end it with how that all started. Shulk and the Inkling. I had to give them respect for that. I would have swapped characters by this point, but I give these two my respect for getting this far with one character each. And it looks like Ken has the lead right now, but one decisive hit from Diego will put that all in a tie for the current stock situation. But what's going to become of this match? This is one exciting event. I can only begin to contain myself in this. It's like what... Now I know how Pro Marina feel when they watch every single Splatfest unfold before their eyes. Watching everyone from their team support it. Oh, dang! Diego's currently 2-stocked. Is this going to turn into Game 5? As Diego finally takes out Ken's first stock. Both sides are at 0% in damage. Well, not for long. I can't help but wonder if I even want to commentate this match to give you guys all the fun, thrill, and excitement that is the grand finals of the 1,000 subscriber Subspace King tournament. Both sides have a lot of people cheering for them both. I personally am cheering for both of these contestants. I know both very, very well. They are both very good friends of mine. And I want them both to win. But only one of them can walk out of this with a win. And it's down to 1 stock each. Both sides need to remain focused until the clock hits 0 or the other one is defeated. That's one thing I was told when I did my tournament earlier today in Splatoon. It's not over until the game is over. Oh, we are going in Game 5, people. We are going in Game 5. It's right now tied 2-2 for both of these finalists. This next game determines it all. Who will win the tournament and who will be the runner-up. This is it, the deciding game. This is one exciting finale. If only I had someone else to commentate with me right now, this would be perfect. I never thought I would see the grand finals get this close, and it looks like we're once again going Inkling versus Shulk. Epic finale. Game 5, final match. The winner of this game wins the tournament. One of these two takes the victory. Will it be Ken, who is playing as Inkling, or will it be Diego, the player, as Shulk? Didn't lose a single game until these grand finals. It's one exciting finale. And the winner of these two will receive something quite nice in the Discord server. I mean, the second place will get nice things too, because both of them fought very hard to get here, and they put on one exciting finale for everyone in this chat here to watch. And nice to see you, Audrey. You're just in time to see the grand finals of this tournament. This is Game 5. Both players have 2 stocks. Not 2 stocks, 2 wins. Whoever wins this wins the 1,000 subscriber Subspace King Smash Brothers Ultimate Tournament. I've seen both of these people improve for a long time. And it looks like Diego has the lead. He's currently on his first stock, while Ken's pretty dang far into his second. And Diego's on his last stock. He just has to get one more KO, and then he takes this win. Oh, this is exciting. That was unfortunate. Diego couldn't recover from his jump in time. But Ken has to knock out Diego 2 more times if he wants to pull this comeback epic win in the grand finale. This is one exciting final match. I don't know how all you guys are feeling, but I am definitely shaking in my boots. I'm not wearing boots, but you know what I mean. Ken's looking like he's having a tough time. But then again, Diego is probably having a tough time himself too. This is close and intense. Both players need to focus very long and very well for this final game. The deciding factor is near. One of these two is going to become a champion. And it turns out to be Diego taking the championship crown. Both players fought very hard and very well. But in the end, it goes to Diego, the winner of this tournament. Congrats to both players. You both put on an amazing display of show. I cannot thank you both enough for participating in this tournament. You guys are amazing players. Amazing, amazing, amazing finale. Bringing it all the way to Game 5. This is beautiful. Let's give one huge congratulatory applause